Hi there, Capricorns. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl. We're looking at February 16 through February 22nd. And there's more planetary activity in your second house of self-esteem and self-worth. And we've got a supermoon in Aquarius. Now, we had a supermoon in Aquarius last month, January 20, and now we have a second one. So I really feel as if the universe is trying to let you know how important it is for you to get your finances in check and your self-esteem as well, because it's very interesting how these two are linked. If you feel you have money, if you feel that you can keep up with the Joneses, it often has a big impact on the way you feel about yourself and the way you act towards other people. However, if you, on the flip side, are fine financially and really don't give two hoots about the Joneses, you're probably much better off. I think the world today, and with the internet and with watching all the TV shows we watch and the grandeur we see, and we see people living this high life, and then 5 years later you read about how they have nothing and are sleeping on their cousin's sleeping bag, you realize that money can be very fleeting and sometimes does not last. What does last is being smart, making investments, buying a home, putting money in the bank, feeling good about what you can provide for your family versus showing off with, bling and cars and trips and boats and planes, etc. Really interesting to see how many, celebrities and rich people and stars end up declaring bankruptcy. So don't get too caught up in the hype this week. That new moon, the supermoon in your second house of finances and self-esteem, is going to urge you to spend up big and urge you to keep up with the Joneses. And I think it's important that you acknowledge it and just keep on moving along with your, doing the things that you like to do and not going crazy financially. Now, it's Chinese New Year for those of you who are interested. 2015 is the year of the wood sheep. I've never heard of a wood sheep. I've heard of a sheep, obviously. Didn't realize that we had different sheep. Now, interestingly enough, that's a very stabilizing element because wood, of course, is a stabilizing thing, and you are a earth sign, a goat, and I'm sure goats eat wood, so it all works out. This combination signifies a year of peace and prosperity, so let's hope so. And of course, 2015 is an 8 number, and the sheep is lucky number 8 in the Chinese zodiac. So number 8 comes up again. If your birthday adds up to 8, if you are one of those people that are into numbers, 8, anything you can do, any numbers that you can put together, 1 and 7 is 8. 4 and 4 is 8. 6 and 2 is 8. 7 and 1 is 8. So they're the numbers you should be picking to hit the big jackpot. Have a great week, Capricorns, and I'll speak to you again next week.